Hey guys, welcome back to Straight Outta Content. I am your host today, Chelly from Flash Custom Transfers, owner operator of the strongest transfer in the world, most adorable, yes, most adorable, most affordable, and most, dang it, I forgot what I was gonna say. Dang it, I was gonna say. Either way, today's new video is about all the supplies you would need for DTF, which is for apparel. We also have UV DTF, and that will be in another video, but I will show you if you're just starting out in the business, if you're coming from sublimation, you're coming from vinyl, or if you're coming from screen printing. I'm just gonna show you all the supplies you will need to get started. First and foremost, the most important thing you will need is a heat press. Our transfers are heat activated. If you look here, we have one, and this is the adhesive glue on the back, which will stick it to the fabric. So you do need a heat press. The heat press, it doesn't really matter about the brand. What matters is the pressure. Our transfers need high pressure to seal into the fabric. If you look here, kind of clashes with our colors, but high pressure. If you look right here, this is our pressure knob. So if you are purchasing a heat press, make sure it has some type of pressure adjustment. There's a lot of new heat presses out, like the automatic ones that don't have that pressure that we need. So just kind of do your research and always remember heavy pressure for Flash Custom Transfers. So now that we have our heat press, we will link a heat press down in the description. This one, we've had this one about 2 years and it's doing really good. We were actually looking into purchasing another one, but the pressure on this one is perfect. So I think we're gonna wait a little bit. Second, we're gonna kind of go in order as if we're pressing. Second is our Teflon sheet. Some people don't use Teflon, some people use parchment paper, and some people don't use anything at all. Some people use our T-seal, and we'll get into that in a minute as well. This is our Teflon, and I have my magneted, what is the word? Magneted? What is the word? Magneted on? Mine is on, held by magnets. Yes. So I don't have to worry about, using it, taking it on and off, or where's my, Teflon sheet? I just have it right on here. All right, and this T-seal is something that we discovered as well. This is a used T-seal, so it does not come with the dye. This dye is from fabrics that we press. If you can see actually the neckline here. We've used it probably 100 times. So you only get 300 to 500 presses out of this T-seal. It's about $40. We'll link that in the description. And we have seen a pretty significant difference. Here's a shirt here where it just kind of seals it, T-seals it into the shirt. It kind of reminds me of like a sublimation or a screen printing. I don't know about screen printing, but definitely sublimation, how it solidifies into that fabric. So we definitely love the T-seal with high pressure. So we're gonna go ahead and put shout out to Peter Tech, our mechanic, hooked him up with some shirts. Next thing we are going to need, so we have our covers, we have our heat press, Teflon sheet, thank you, sir, T-seal. Magnets, those will be on there as well. And of course, our t-shirts. So our apparel, these DTF transfers can go on apparel. It can go on wood. Ooh. We have a video where we put it on wood. It can go on canvases.
Yes. Oh, you got one?
Sure do.
Do you?
Canvases.
Oh my God.
What?
That's so funny. There's one right behind you, Straight Outta Content.
Straight Outta Content. Canvases here.
Yep, this used to be vinyl, and then we placed
I think this is UV DTF here. So you're able to use our fabric DTF and UV DTF on canvases.
Wow, it's still on there, babe.
Yeah, they are a really good job. Look at that. It's not even coming off a little bit.
Wow.
So just different things that you can use our
you went under the thing.
Transfers with.
I know this was done. This prop, I had no idea was there.
I'm full of surprises.
That's so funny.
So we would need a shirt. This shirt here is what we recommend is our Gilded Soft style if you're looking for maximizing your profit. I know the Gildan has an ugly tarnished name because of their Gildan heavy cotton square tees that shrink and they're only like $1.99. These are Gildan soft style, which are comparable to Bella Canvas. I actually like these more than Bella Canvas.
Because of the price?
No, I prefer them over Bella Canvas. Yeah.
Oh.
So that's just me. But shout out to Bella Canvas. We still love them. All right, so we would put our t-shirt on here and then these amazing t-shirt rulers. You would definitely need these if you are not a professional liner-upper like most of us. So this is a pack we got on Amazon. Comes with adults, toddlers, and infants. So this is, you know, the neckline of those 3 sizes. So you would simply just put it on here. You wanna get in here, cameraman? So you would find your center, you would line it up with your center, and then you would go down to right here and you would put your transfer, not the dead space. You would be sure to put the actual image right there and then give it a press. This one's actually long. It's really your preference, whatever you want to do. If you want to go higher, lower, it's really up to you. And if you look right here, this square here is for your pocket sizes, for your pocket location. You put a little, I don't have a little one. Oh, actually I do. So then you would fold this. How you would find your center on your design, you would go ahead and fold it. This is the center, so I would actually put this one right here. So then you just this cannot press. This is not heat resistant, so be sure to move that out the way. And that leads me into my next product that you need is heat tape. This is specifically made for heat. This is not regular tape. Regular tape will melt. We actually got this from Amazon. Actually, this was a gift from my cousin when we first started our business. So shout out to Konica. But she did get that from Amazon. So you would use your heat tape to tape down your design so it doesn't move when you're, you know, putting it on the heat press, pulling it off the heat press, whatever the case may be, that heat tape will still be intact once it's ran through all that heat. All right. Also, I have this, before I actually got this for my husband because he needed this one, but this is for the professionals. So this is what I would use. I just use a ruler. I had a lot of practice when I was making custom apparel. I used to make custom apparel for tons of businesses, tons of brands, clothing brands. Shout out to So Albany in New York. Shout out to Killin' Every Day here in Navasota. A lot of custom merch that was created. So here I went down 3 inches, which is the same as this. So I could tell this was pretty accurate. Down 3 inches from the center. Here you go down 6.
And what I like about both of these tools is what you're seeing a lot online. People will be like, yeah, about 3 fingers down or 4 fingers down. Well, everybody's fingers are different. So you're not gonna be consistent. You know what I mean? Your 4 fingers or 3 fingers down, her 4 fingers or 3 fingers down. If you look at her hands versus mine, it's a massive difference. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. That's not the same. So whenever you're doing that, don't do that. Get the right tools. This way you have more consistency whenever making apparel. Again, we did make a lot of apparel, but our business now is the transfers. But if you are going to use our transfers to make apparel, which we suggest that you sell the transfers for a profit, then make sure that you're doing it right, because consistency is the biggest key. You do not want, you know, this first set to be 3 fingers down and then your husband does it and then it's like a little further down. They're gonna be like, well, why are these shirts a little off?
Consistency, yes, thank you. We actually have this. This is another heat resistant. This is a heat pillow, which goes, you can put it underneath your shirts to give more pressure and to raise it. What I've noticed, it definitely helps seal it into the fabric. So you would just go ahead and put it in here. You would give it a good press. What I like to use is this one for sleeves. Let's see here, because on the heat press, it is a little funky. If you see here, if you're pressing on the sleeve, it will crease all of these things that are underneath it that you really can't help it. So you just put this in here, your heat pillow. Where'd my transfer go? Mm-hmm. You put it on your sleeve, so it raises it and it presses it perfect.
Yes, just like that right there.
If you have it without this, it's gonna be, you know, clumpy.
And the pressure's uneven too.
Yes, so I don't recommend. I recommend use some heat pillows so we know that it's good, it's high quality, it's exactly what you want, and it's exactly what your customers are looking for.
Yeah.
So you really can't go wrong with that type of support from that heat pillow. Another thing we will need when pressing our DTF transfers, our Flash Custom transfers, is, as you know, you press once for 12 seconds. These are all cold peel, so cool to the touch. So I always need my handy dandy fan, and we got this from Amazon as well. We'll link that in the description, take you right to it. So once you press it one time, 12 seconds, then you get your fan and then you cool it down. It just speeds up your process. If you're in your groove and you're making custom apparel and you need to just keep it going, you use your handy dandy fan, you peel, press it again. You can either use your T-seal. T-seal is for the second press, or you can use your Teflon, either or. I have this little bitty iron heat press. What is this specifically used for, babe?
Neck tags.
Neck tags, yes. So if this is hard to get, with this neck line in the way, it's hard to get this good pressure underneath here. So if you get a neck tag, let's just say this is one right here, you can use this mini iron, perfect.
Yep, baby's clothes, there's just a lot of
small things.
Yeah.
If you just don't want to turn on the heat press for, a small left chest.
Yeah.
Go ahead, heat it up, or if you don't want to turn on the huge heat press for this, whatever the case may be, we always keep this handy. You never know. It's come in handy a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Let's see what else do we got. So we got our heat pillow. Scissors. Definitely need scissors. That is a must, because with Flash Custom transfers, there is no weeding. It's only cut and press. So we're very excited about that. If you guys are coming from vinyl, comment down below if you think you were able to make this with vinyl.
I mean, they can, but it wouldn't look, you would have to find that, what kind of vinyl? Because we've seen similar vinyl.
You would have to find kind of like this rainbow vinyl, but the gradients in this, you really couldn't do that without a patterned vinyl.
And it's definitely gonna crack over time, that's not.
No, and it's so thin with all of this empty space.
Yeah, you don't feel it at all. With the vinyl, you'd feel it.
It don't.
Plus you gotta cut it, that's done. You cut that out and press it. With vinyl, you would have to get the sheet, the 12 by 12, put it in the Cricut, put the the Cricut software, take out the middle, you know what I mean, or whatever.
Read it, it's a lot of drama.
What is it, reverse it, you gotta reverse it, then cut it, then, right? Because you gotta reverse the image. Mirror it, that's the word I was looking for. You know what I mean, so.
That's a lot of work coming from
that's way too much work.
Vinyl. Like I said, if you're new here, this is all you need.
Yes.
And this is on an expert level, actually. Yeah. If you are just starting, heat press, scissors, ruler. Yeah. That's really all you need. Heat press, scissors, ruler.
Some people don't even use the ruler, they use their fingers. Please don't.
Or they eyeball it. Yeah. So really, this is really all you need. And this is from years of experience that helped me just make life easier. I think that is it, honey. Yeah, that's it. Again, guys, to start out with Flash Custom Transfers, to start out with DTF transfers, period. You don't need the same things that you need with, say, screen printing setup. I'm seeing a lot of people out here talking about screen printing setups and stuff like that. You don't need a room or, all types of stuff. We had somebody who purchased an entire DTF machine. That's being OD, right? Yeah, that's OD. Whether or not you want to just sell transfers or whether or not you want to use transfers to maximize your profits and create extremely awesome custom apparel. Show them just a glimpse of the one of the uniforms that we're working on, just a glimpse, just all the different pieces that we're working on. Oh, all of them? No, of the uniform. Is the uniform over there? Or is the uniform over here? I have one. No, this ain't it. Yeah, there it is. So we're just showing like a glimpse. This is something that we're working on. All the different hits that you're able to do. If you really want to, no, it's okay, I already showed it. Okay. Just, just a little glimpse of this, but just to let you guys know, if you really wanted to use this product to maximize your profits and create some extremely custom, DTF is the way to go. It's extremely simple, it's cost effective, and you don't need a lot of hardware to start. Every other process, you need a lot of hardware. Even in DTG, direct to garment, you need a lot of hardware to start. You need an entire machine, and you're not able to do stuff like what we just showed you over there with that security police uniform.
You don't need that. So there's a lot of levels that you're able to go to with DTF that you're going to be stumped at whenever you try to go to
Sublimation.
sublimation.
Oh, coming from sublimation.
Yeah, sublimation, vinyl, and screen printing cannot do that uniform. Go ahead, show it. Sublimation, vinyl, and screen printing cannot do this. And I'll tell you all the blocks. Sublimation can't do this because it's on black. Immediately knock out sublimation. Screen printing can't do this and this right here because of the amount of colors and the location, especially like this. You would have a very, very, very difficult time having to put that shirt under 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, 7 if you count the back, in the screen print machine, squeegee it for all of these different colors.
And not to mention, no one can do this effect.
Exactly. Oh, you're right.
Yes, this is an embroidery effect, and this is a badge realistic effect. So none of those that he mentioned, and this is a gold effect here.
Exactly.
No one's able to do that except DTF.
Thank you. And if the last one, you were to use a DTG machine, again, you can't put this whole thing through the DTG machine like this to get the accurate placement on the shoulder, on the neck, and stuff like that. The only other thing that you could use is either DTF or screen print transfers, and then you would try that or whatever. But the difference between those screen print transfers and the DTF is the durability. So go ahead, pull that first. Let's look at how well it's in there. Go ahead, hold this way, and I'm gonna take a look. So you see the material, look at the detail. See, the DTF with the T-seal sheet took the texture of the fabric, now stretch it. You're not getting that durability with any other product. So this right here, this is ready to go. Anybody out there, military, whatever, these are the types of contracts that we're working on. I just want to show you guys how serious DTF is. Hopefully you're still watching to the end of this video, but I just want to just really make that claim that Flash Custom Transfers, this is what we can do. This is what we focus on. High level transfers for companies that need a super durable product with the same quality of embroidery.
Yes, and not to mention, never cracking and never fading and never peeling.
You would not know that that's not a patch.
It looks good on camera?
Yeah, it looks like a patch because that's what we're able to do.
Yes.
And we didn't even make it transparent. This is a prototype.
Yes.
If we had made it transparent, it would look even more like a patch because of
So if you're interested in an embroidery effect, you can always email us at flashgraphics@flashcustomtransfers.com, and we will give you a free quote for your logo or whatever it may be. But we are able to convert any image into an embroidery effect. So please contact us at Flash Graphics, as well as vectors, background removals, logo creation, and embroidery effects.
Yes, yep, and also hit us up in our regular
email. Yes, if you have any questions about any of this, if you want to know where I got this, if the links isn't working, whatever the case may be, if you're ready to start your business, ready to order Flash Custom Transfers, email us at ordernow@flashcustomtransfers.com, or you can visit us online at flashcustomtransfers.com, and stay tuned because we're going to be doing everything you need for UV DTF. So we will see you then. Bye.